So many people are asking, how can I make money from my phone? I'm going to tell you exactly what I do to make money from my phone. Obviously, I use I sometimes use my laptop to send emails and stuff, but here's what I started back in 2022, what you can start right now in 2025. It's actually even more in demand. This is a work from home type of job. You are your own boss, so the more work you put into it, the more money you're going to make. Obviously, this is not a get rich quick thing. It's not TikTok shop affiliate. It is not affiliate marketing, drop shipping, like anything like that. It's content creation, but it's a very specific type of content creation where you don't have to be an influencer or have to have like X number of followers. So I'll tell you what worked for me, and this actually like truly worked for me, as in it changed my life. 2022 started, I was working full-time job, obviously, and it took me 14 months to replace a 6-figure income. So yes, there's a lot of money to be made, but obviously you have to put in the work. So I do something called UGC. If you've never heard of UGC before, it stands for user generated content. Basically, in a nutshell, UGC creators get paid to create content for companies that the companies just take that content and they use for their own purposes. In my profile, I have 3 videos. I have a pinned video going like showing you 3 videos I've been hired to do. Paid several $100s, if not thousands of dollars. I can't remember which videos they are, but like a couple weeks ago, I got paid $3,150 for 3 videos that I did, and it took me like less than 2 hours to do all 3 of those videos. I literally just recorded them on my phone. So that's how you can make money from your phone. Record it on your phone. I edit it in CapCut, and then I send it to the brand via Google Drive or whatever they tell me to. And then they took those videos, this specific company, they took those videos and they're running them as ads promoting their product, which is a supplement, they're running as ads on Instagram, Facebook, and I think TikTok. Obviously, I didn't charge that much in the beginning. I was charging like $150 to $200 per video in the beginning, but now I've gotten better. I've gotten clients, so I raised my rates, obviously, which is what you're gonna do too. If this is like at all sounding interesting, I tend to get like long-winded. I have so many videos talking about this, but if you want a free like resource to get started with this, instead of like watching this video or like scouring the internet trying to piece together information, if you don't have that kind of time, like I don't, I have a free checklist. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I made a free UGC checklist for anybody who wants it that goes over all this information, like step 1 through 5, like what to do to get started with this. And then I also included what to say. Like if you were to go and find a company on Instagram, what do you say when you message them? I landed my second UGC deal by doing this exact same thing. So in the free checklist I made, it's going to have a script. It's going to have a script to basically copy and paste and kind of adjust a little bit. And then I also have a 15-minute video lesson that I wish I would have had when I started UGC back in 2022 about what to say in the emails that you send to companies. So if you go to my profile, it's just linked to my Stan Store. You can grab it. It's yours if you want it. So like with UGC, I'll tell you a couple different brands, a few different brands or industries I've worked with. The first brand that ever hired me in 2022, like summer of 2022, was an app company called the Captions app. I had just started like literally a week and a half before, and I was pitching to a bunch of companies. I made a portfolio. That's one thing you have to do. You have to make a portfolio. You could just literally do that for free on Canva. Again, it's easier like on a laptop or an iPad, but if you're trying to figure out how to make money from your phone, then like you can do it on Canva. I just hate doing it on my phone. I just like use a laptop because it's easier, because it's a bigger screen. Anyways, go to Canva, type in website portfolio, choose your own, like your favorite template that pops up, whatever one you like the best. And then you're gonna put information about yourself. You're gonna put, your links to your socials if you want to, and then contact information, and then a couple pictures of yourself, and then also like mainly focus on video examples. And if you don't have any videos, just choose products around your house that you already have. Don't go out and spend a bunch of money choose some product. Like I chose cat treats, the cat treats that we give our 2 cats. I made 2 videos about that. I had Amazon toy kit that we got for our son. I just did a random video about that. So don't overthink it. Choose products you already have, and get the videos done. Again, if you want to see like UGC example videos, then just go to my profile and look at the pinned videos. Your videos aren't going to be the same as mine, obviously, but maybe it'll like get your creative juices flowing on what you could possibly make videos about. Okay, so for example, so the Captions app, they hired me, my very first client. 10 days into my UGC journey, I was like pitching to a bunch of companies, sending them my portfolio, because I really was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so I really wanted to prove to myself and to like other people, I guess, that I had told I'd start a UGC. I was so excited about it. Anyways, I landed my first UGC deal on day 10 of my UGC journey, and they paid me like $750 for literally 5 videos. And again, it took me like 2 hours to do. Some videos take longer. Other videos are like so easy. I once got paid like $500 for a video that took me like 25 minutes. It just was super, super easy. And like I said, I charged like $150 to $200 when I first got started with UGC. And then once you start getting better and better at this, and you like know how to create good content that companies want and need, obviously you're going to raise your prices, right? So like now I don't take on any UGC deals that are less than $500, but usually I charge over $1,000 per UGC video now in 2025. So anyways, Captions apps, I've worked with a ton of app companies, because app companies, a lot of them hire UGC creators because they want to promote their app and get more app downloads. So they run a bunch of ads. And they typically have like pretty good budgets to hire you. And then, app companies, I've worked with like food and beverage companies, travel companies, footwear, clothing, furniture, like so many random like service-based company. Like literally I just got a new client for a debt consolidation company. I've done videos, UGC videos for like, kind of like autotrader.com type of competitor websites. Tons of software companies. So there's like eyewear companies, like there's so many companies that work with UGC creators. It's crazy. And there's so many ways to connect with brands, but that's like one of the biggest things you're going to want to do is like make a portfolio, start connecting with brands, whether you DM them, whether you pitch them via email. Again, if you do want to know how the heck to do that, because that's how I've landed most of my UGC deals is by directly pitching to companies, go get my free checklist. It will help you a ton. But there's also like platforms like Brands Meet Creators. There's Join Brands, Vidsy, Coley, Breakfast.io, which is BRKFST.io, Collabster. There's apps like Incense, B-Roll, Billow, Collaborate. There's so many ways. There's like tons of agencies too that you could just like reach out to and like ask to be added to their creator roster. You can go on Twitter. There's a bunch of like agencies that post UGC opportunities on Twitter. You could create a Fiverr gig over on Fiverr, which is a freelance platform. So brands find you while they're searching for UGC creators on Fiverr. Like there's so many ways. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just let it be proof that this is like highly, highly in demand. I was actually just scrolling on Instagram yesterday, and I've seen like probably 3 or 4 of these before, but I saw an ad for a company that is like, hey, are you a UGC creator? We want to hire more UGC creators. So it's literally like that brand and so many others are literally spending thousands and thousands of dollars advertising the fact that they need more and trying to attract and get more UGC creators to create content for them. So just know this is like a big thing. It's like ongoing demand. I always like to tell people like your favorite brands are posting like 30 to 90 pieces of Instagram content like per month, just organic, not even ads. And then they can't use what they used this month on Instagram and use it for next month, right? Like it's an ongoing demand. That's what I mean by that. So anyways, I hope this helps. Again, if you're trying to figure out how to make money from your phone in 2025, do UGC, get good at content creation, and just freaking go for it. UGC changed my life, literally changed my life. So Go get the free checklist. I hope it helps. Maybe keep me updated.